Hey y'all, and welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas here on the Ladywing Designs channel. My name is Zakia, and welcome into everybody. I hope that y'all have had a good day, and yeah, that you're enjoying Vlogmas and just December in general. Okay, let's get right into it. I have barely even made it, still on the 4th. It is literally 11 minutes away from midnight, so it's scraping in by the nails here. Let's see, which sock is it? Okay, so first things first, the Freckled Whimsy 24 stripe advent skein. I'm gonna show it now. So this is color 4. Oh, that's perfect, guys. I really figured out the lighting situation up here, and it's doing wonders. So that's perfect. So this is where we're at on day 4. The other sock I'm on, okay, thank God, I almost held that up too high. 6. The other sock I'm on stripe 6. So yeah, that's where we're at for the day. I'm loving how this is looking. Really enjoying that. My Jethro cardigan. So, quick update on this. I actually took the time to read through the pattern completely and watch the joining tutorial video, and I've actually gone a step too far by doing the yellow, which is fine. I should have more than enough yellow to do the pattern, because I bought a big twist value pound of yarn or whatever, so it's got 1,000 yards in it. I have more than enough. So I'm just going to take this out because the ends aren't woven in yet. So I'm just gonna pull out the yellow, and I'll just wind it up as I pull it out, and I'll just set it to the side. You never know when you need waste yarn for something, so I'll just pull it out and set it to the side. But that's what's happening with that square. And then oh no, this is part of the 5, duh. So these gray ones I still haven't woven in the ends. I was going to sit here and weave in ends while I chat with you guys, but I forgot the needle in my rush to try to film, so that's okay. And then I had the black centers done the last time, and now I have added the brown. I did not get a lot done tonight because I have a serious headache that is moving down my face. So I mostly just sat and watched Vlogmas videos, which is what we're gonna chat about. So yeah, I have to weave in these ends as well. So I think now I'm gonna weave in the ends on the gray, and then, well, not now, but after I'm done filming, I'm gonna finish off the gray ones since they're right before the joining bit, and then I'll probably weave in these ends, and then I think I'll probably go ahead and start more black centers, because I kind of want to assembly line them that way also. It seems like a lot. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but this is the way my brain is working apparently. So if I do that, then I'll have a bunch of squares that are ready for the joining, and then I'll have squares that are ready for gray, and then after I get the black ones done and weave in the ends, then, or the next set of black centers, so then they'll be ready for the brown. Anyway, if that made sense, thanks for understanding. We'll see what actually happens though, because I don't actually have a lot of time to craft very often, but I feel like that time has like vanished now that I'm actually trying to film Vlogmas. So, okay. We're here, we're doing it. So, the only other thing that I wanted to chat about tonight, I figured our little chit chat would be about Vlogmas. So, the people that I'm watching that are doing Vlogmas are Chelsea Makes, which is Chelsea from Legacy Fiber Arts and the Legacy Knits podcast. So she has a Patreon. She has for a number of years now. It's been a while, actually. But yeah, so she has a Patreon, and I have been a longtime supporter of Chelsea on and off over the years. And every time I come back, I always like catch up. I love watching her her content. So she is doing another year of Vlogmas, and I am well, I can't say watching her because I haven't actually started her Vlogmas yet. I just finished watching her last November vlog, so I'm ready to start Vlogmas for Chelsea. I'm, of course, I feel like that's obvious being how I've already mentioned Lisa, but I'm watching Knit All the Yarn podcast. Lisa is doing Vlogmas, and so I'm watching hers. Yeah, I mean, loving the projects. She has 6 advents that she opens every day, which it sounds exorbitant to me in the best way. Like, that sounds like so much fun every day to open 6 advents. And one of them is progress keepers and stitch markers. I think they're progress keepers. I think they have the little clasp on them. It's really fun every day to see them because it came with like a little display tree, and it has the holes, and you hang up all the stitch markers on it. So yeah, loving seeing all of her advents. I just finished catching up on Tina at Simply in Stitches. Tina is a cross stitcher and a knitter. She's not really cross stitching at the moment, but I have watched her and kind of caught up and dipped in and out of her channel over the years, and I always love seeing what she's up to. Yeah, she's definitely one that I'm watching that like is very Christmas spirit. So like if you're super into the Christmas stuff, that's a great one to watch. And not that I'm not, but I think that like really stood out to me when I was watching hers. And I'm sure it will when I watch Chelsea's as well, because I think wow, words. I think her Vlogmas starts out with them picking out their Christmas tree. So very festive. Tina has already she started off Vlogmas with decorating for Christmas season, and yeah, she's reading Christmas books, and she's cut up some Christmassy cards to have as bookmarks, and yeah, really enjoy Tina's channel. And then the fourth that I keep having to like move my squares out of the way because I'm trying to get comfortable. And then the fourth Vlogmas that I will be watching, because I haven't watched this video yet, is Jamie over at Crafty Gaming Jamie. As usual, all of these people will be linked in the description box down below. But yeah, I love Jamie's channel. I'm always like waiting for the next video to come out for her channel. And I pretty much always watch Vlogmas when she does it, so I'm excited to see her doing that again this year. She just put out a video for days 1 through 3, and I haven't watched it yet, but that's actually what I'm gonna do when I finish recording this. So, and then yesterday I did mention that maybe I should go like you know, try to find some Vlogmas or Flossmas videos from people that I enjoy watching. And oh, I'm so sorry. That's what point we're at tonight. I am literally filming this and then I'm probably gonna be done because I'm tired. But so I went and looked up some people. Sorry guys, just trying to wake up. So I went and looked up some people, you know, that I thought I might want to watch. I first checked a couple of people that have done Flossmas and Vlogmas in the past, and they are not doing that this year, which, you know, totally get it. Life happens. But yeah, so that kind of left me with a few spots mentally where I feel like I can, you know, add a couple people to watch Vlogmas videos. So I always see Kalisha over at Quirky Monday doing Vlogmas and Flossmas, and in previous years I have just had way too many that I'm trying to watch, or I think one year I even started hers, and then just, you know, as the month goes on, like, you get busier and farther behind in watching people and like all the things over the years, and then I wasn't really watching a lot of videos for probably a good 2 years. I wasn't really watching a lot of knitting videos. Excuse me, y'all. Now my eyes are getting watery because I'm tired. So I'm going to make it a point, all that to say, I'm going to make it a point to watch Kalisha's Vlogmas videos this year, because now it has been years since I've even seen like any type of video or anything, so I would love to catch up. Also, Amy over at Happy Little Yarn. It has, again, been years since I've watched some content from them, just because, guys, once I started cross-stitching, like, and I mean, if you were watching this channel all those years ago when that happened, like, knitting, crochet, yarn everywhere, and then I was spinning, and then suddenly it was just like cross-stitch everywhere. And with that came watching a bunch of floss tubes, and so there was a long time where I was not really watching any knitting podcast, or like a couple would stick through and I would keep watching them. But yeah, it's just been so long since I've like really been watching both floss tube and knitting podcast, and I'm glad to be kind of balancing that out again. But anyway, Happy Little Yarn, Amy, I'm really looking forward to starting hers. And then also, well, I won't say that. If you watch the vlogs, then you'll find out. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching Amy's vlogs. And then another that I ran across, because I just kind of typed in sorry y'all, I just kind of typed in Vlogmas for knitting podcast, and one of the ones that popped up was Craft House Magic, which is Ellie, I'm pretty sure. And sorry, now I've got the sniffles because I'm yawning and my eyes are watering, and now I'm sniffling. But yeah, again, it's been so long since I've watched Ellie. I believe she has a child now, and I think the last time I was really watching her that I can remember, she was like prepping for her wedding, and so I'm just really excited to catch back up with some people. I think I'm also gonna go back and catch up at some point with Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts. I used to love Caroline's videos, and I definitely still miss the Friday Stitch With Me's. That was really fun for Off the Grid Friday. Well, I think it was Off the Grid weekend, but it started on Friday and she would record a stitch with me, and I always looked forward to those. So I think I've got some people to catch up with. I didn't think to look at the comments on yesterday's video, so I think we'll just keep the same question. If you're watching Vlogmas or Flossmas videos, who are you watching? Are you enjoying them? I'm sure you are if you're going to recommend them. Please don't, if you're not enjoying someone's vlogs or videos or channel or whatever, please do not, you don't have to harp on that and tell me that in the comments. You just keep that to yourself. But, yeah, I would love to hear whose videos you're watching, whose channels you're watching right now. Even if they're not doing Flossmas or Vlogmas, I would still love to know. I think I'm finally at a point where I want to add back a few more people to watch again. So, yeah, we'll take recommendations. But yeah, I mean, that's really all I had to talk about, was just some Vlogmas stuff. Like I said, I was hoping to get some ends woven in, but I was rushing because I'm tired. So on that note, I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for hopefully a day where I get a little bit done. I wish that I could show you the other sock, because that was mostly what I worked on, was the sock that has more than 4 stripes. So yeah, happy making, y'all. Bye.